She's written her name, an excerpt from The Long Journey, the second novel in the Deveran Conflict Series. In this scene, linguist and intelligence analyst Lieutenant Mariel Haugen joins Garrick as he watches the cable tram carrying his altitude-afflicted Brenna to safety in the valley far below. After breakfast, Mariel and Garrick engage in a conversation that reveals the young soldier's devotion to his Lithian girlfriend.
But enough about me. Tell me about you.
Garrick shrugged.
There's nothing interesting to know about me.
Not so. You've got to be the youngest person ever recommended for OTS. You also speak with a hillbilly accent, which is unusual for someone so articulate. You eat with your fingers like a poor boy, yet you're romantically involved with a wealthy, well-educated foreign mercenary. In my line of work, all of that makes you interesting.
So, Lieutenant, you're a spy now?
She dismissed the remark.
Don't be silly. At first I wondered why a smart, good-looking Temerian boy would bother consorting with a foreign girl who speaks the enemy's language. But I took a good look after she got out of the shower, and now I know how she turned your head. Let's just say I noticed how she fills out those little running sweats of hers.
You think that's all I care about? If I took an interest in you because of your red hair, how long do you think that would sustain my attention?
I think that would depend on which red hair you were looking at.
Garrick felt outmaneuvered and needed to think fast.
Lieutenant, sexualizing Brenna's appearance degrades her value. Everyone can see that she's lovely, but she's a lot more than a pretty face and a shapely form, so don't patronize me with simplistic talk.
Lieutenant Haugen laughed.
Yeah, right. Convince me that when you see the wiggle in her walk as she moves around, or whenever she rubs her soft parts on you, that you're thinking about her talent and educated mind. Come on, soldier. I wasn't born yesterday.
Garrick had long ago grown impatient with this kind of accusation.
With respect, ma'am, I don't appreciate you talking about her like that. She can't help how she looks, and her beauty should be valued, not vulgarized. How can you disconnect her intellect, integrity, and character to focus on her body shape like she's a rack of meat in the market? That's particularly insulting given that you're also a woman. You should know better. I just watched her leave here on a gurney with a tube in her nose. I don't know if I'll ever see her alive again, and you think my interest centers on how she fills out her running sweats? Are you out of your mind? Brenna served with distinction at my side for months. I've watched her risk her life for the guys in my unit, dragging their broken bodies to safety under fire. I've seen her exhausted, cold, hungry, and terrified, but she never flinched from facing danger. I led her around when she was snowblind. I've heard her laugh. I've watched her cry. She feels hurt when people castigate her without cause, just like you're doing right now. She prays over me, Lieutenant, though I don't even believe in her God. Brenna accepts me just as I am. In the past few hours, I've seen what she's like when she's deathly sick, and I don't know if I'll ever see any of those other things again. Don't tell me what I love about her. That's our business, not yours.
Lieutenant Haugen felt remorse, having misjudged the depth of Garrick's interest. She looked away, regretting her words. The linguist shook her pretty head.
Well, Mr. Ravenwood, I've been out of line. I'm sorry, and I hope you'll forgive me. Brenna's clearly put her name on your heart, and I think she's honored to have won your devotion.
The rest of their story awaits you in The Long Journey. Pick up your copy today at www.newadventure.ca/books. It's adventure for your mind and romance for your heart.